and each of them have deserved this award, and happily we find people each year who fit the bill. And this year is no exception. It's very special to a lot of us in this room. So, I am going to ask my colleague, John Kriegler, to say a few words about Michael Bader so that you can all understand what this award is for.
Yeah, some of you probably still remember Mike. He was head of a firm called Haley, Bader & Potts, where Melody Virtue and I practiced for many years. And the amazing thing about him, I think, was that you wouldn't have known he was your friend. He was a very straight-laced lawyer who had an amazing capacity for other people. In fact, it was hard for people like Melody and me ever to even visit a station because he hogged all the visits. He loved getting out to meet stations. And he had remarkable friendships with very unlikely friends. He and Lorenzo Milo were great friends. Mike helped get many of you on the air. In fact, I was recently looking back through old correspondence. He would have loved emails, but looking back through some old correspondence, and Lorenzo's letters to this very straight-laced lawyer always began, "Dear Poopsie." I think Mike would have loved the idea of the Bader Award. He loved community radio and NFCB. He used to come into my office regularly with the NFCB monthly newsletter and say, "Why can't we write something this good?" So we lost a great friend, but his memory lives on in this award. He would have loved the award, and he would have loved Ginny.
Since the beginning of her 30-year career, Ginny's been committed to peace, social justice, and the empowerment of women. She has worked in every aspect of radio, programming, management, and most recently, which we're all very grateful for, as Vice President of NFCB and Director of Membership Services. What John said to me when we talked about this was, Ginny belongs to all of us. I'm not sure she'd like that. And I'm certain on some days, having taken up the listserv, she wouldn't have liked that. But it's true. We feel that way. And so we didn't want to put words in people's mouths. We wanted to solicit your words about Ginny. So that's really how we're going to introduce her today, is to read off some of what we got back.
Yeah, I don't think we even know enough adjectives to come up with the descriptions you're about to hear. And so they'll capture what all of you know about Ginny, which is that she's many-faceted, many people to all of us. So here's one sample. This is from Joel Roscoe. Ginny won my respect from the start. Her focus was detail, and the heat of immediacy stuck me as the person is in charge. With a breath of relief after the emergency is over, she shares her heart of pure love for the people. Her laugh, her humor melts my heart.
Hugo Morales was not able to be here today. Ginny always worked tirelessly for the membership's interests, sought advice from members, listened to our problems and needs, and was always responsive.
This is Barbara Ham-Lee. She's patient, professional, passionate, and prolific. Okay, enough of politically correct. Ginny is simply the most awesome person on the planet. Congratulations, Ginny, and I miss hanging out with you.
Barry Scott. I have such high regard and admiration for Ginny that to come up with one sentence to describe her is difficult. She's hardworking, dedicated to the cause of fairness, justice, and liberation. She's loyal, caring, thoughtful, honest, and downright sweet. She's a wonderful soul.
This is from June Fox. Ginny Berson is the epitome of grace under pressure. I can't tell you the number of times people have commented on her dedication, integrity, and enthusiasm for community radio. Ginny's generosity is the outward sign of her great soul.
I love this one because it's also from one of my dear mentors, Ellen Rocco. Ginny? Ginny Berson? You mean the Ginny Berson? The Ginny who points everyone in the right direction without anyone knowing they've been turned around and forever changed? Let's see, I lost my place because that obviously hit a note here. The Ginny who makes each person she's talking to feel like they're about the swellest thing since churned ice cream. The Ginny Berson who from the first moment I met her taught me the basic rule of radio. Pay attention to your audience and never stop teaching me until the day she retired. That Ginny Berson? Of course. I suggest you give her the Bader Award. I mean, of course, you're giving her the Bader Award because Ginny Berson totally rocks. Love you, Ginny. Wish I was there.
This is Candy Capel. I wish Jenny would, I met Jenny under what were very difficult and tenuous circumstances. However, out of that first encounter, we were able to forge a relationship, mutual respect and honor. I don't believe her contributions to NFCB can ever be truly articulated. Let's just say that her imprint will never vanish.
From Jenny's colleague and friend and the former president and CEO of NFCB, Maxie Jackson, Jenny is such a deserving recipient of the Bader Award. Few have greater conviction and passion for the education and efforts of community radio. Behind the sly smile and silver crop is a razor-sharp mind, warm heart, and spirited truth-teller. I deeply respect her noble pursuit of justice and unfettered preservation of integrity. Never have I had, as a committed professional partner, a better one. Always will I hold myself to her standards. Congratulations, Ginny Z.
This is from Flo Hernandez Ramos. Ginny Z Berson, the term media maven was designed to describe her. All-knowing and all-sharing. Humble, but not shy. Straightforward and frank, but not mean. Suffers no fools, but happily engages in tomfoolery and foolishness. Especially after a few drinks. So glad I'm a friend and not an enemy. Of the woman who proudly incorporated Zorro into her name.
So the moment has come, and we want to give Jenny the space and the time to speak to you with some comments that I know, true to her nature, she's put a lot of thought and time into. But first, Jenny, please join us while we present to you the 2014 Bader Award.